Hello, my name is Maria, and this is a video recording for the course INNOHUB, the first stage. So I will begin. I have some notes on the left side, so sometimes I will be looking on the left. I will begin with describing my previous background. So mainly I have done in the past the project management work and operations management related. I had operations management related responsibilities, and I worked in a few companies. Most of the time I worked in one remotely in a Hong Kong based company. I did operations management there. I had a team of 8 people, and I was managing those. At this time, I'm in the progress of completing my master degree, and in my work at the moment, I'm focusing mainly in teaching people how to use language models and how to apply them in their business or private life. So what I'm good at or best at? Well, I believe the project management and operations are my strengths. In addition to that, I think that I'm very strong at communication in the team, internal, external communication, and building the trust, like corporate culture within the team. Also, I'm trying to keep up with all the progress and what's going on in the AI industry, so that I can teach people the relevant things. The next thing is I have noticed that I should develop my skills or competence in. Well, I believe that I should improve the areas where I'm good at, so I won't repeat those, to enhance them and to become better as a professional in that. In addition to that, I'm always trying to improve my leadership skills, as I believe it's very crucial, not only in the sense of leading a team, but also in the sense of leading myself. And what I would like to learn, well, first of all, I would like to make sure that I know as much as possible about AI, so that I can provide relevant knowledge for my clients or partners. And what else I would like to learn? Also, how to build the business processes better, because I always worked in a small company, like startups or something like that, and I never worked in the big companies, and I think that I can learn a lot from traditional way of building business, like in big corporation or something like that. The next thing, I would be inspired if well, I'm always inspired when I get a positive feedback from my students, I call them, or clients, or I get feedback, and so that I can improve what I do better, and also if I can implement language models more seamlessly in their processes and explain them how to work with no stress with those, because I face a lot with that problem, that people struggle with this information overload. And yeah. So the step 2, describe briefly the type of your project. At the moment, I already agreed with one of my clients that that would be my project for the next 2 months. So like November, December. And the idea of that project is that person, she is a business coach, and she knows a lot about team building, different kind of psychological techniques, and at the same time she does different kind of practices like spiritual, and she integrates them with traditional psychology and like traditional ways of building good atmosphere in the company and enhancing sales. And so she combines those two, like spirituality and psychology or business coaching. And at the moment she plans to write her personal methodology, and at the end have it for her students. She currently works with many big companies in Russia, like banks, developers, like real estate companies and retail companies, big chains. She's well known in Russia, and so I will be helping her to write that methodology, and at the same time with the help of artificial intelligence, and also implementing AI everywhere in her business processes where it's possible, and optimizing the operations with the help of AI. So my responsibility will be to instruct her and her small team how to use the AI tools for their needs, and at the same time I will have some tasks which I will do myself with help of AI in order to boost her brand and optimize the business processes. Okay, so the step 3, setting your personal learning objectives for the project. I have been thinking about it for some time, and I would like to set 3 objectives. First one will be mastering AI implementation in data analytics. Why? Because I think that the main purpose of, at the moment, of using AI for us is not to like create replace a human with it, or create something that will be done by AI and we will say, okay, that's done by someone, but more of optimizing the processes which require routine kind of doing, so that people can leave for themselves more creative tasks. And for her, like for that project, why it will be important is because she has a lot of data from her workshops and lectures, and she needs to create a lot of content for her social media and website and methodology. And I would like to test how much I can analyze that information and how much profit I can give her with the help of AI. What does achieving the objective require in practice? Well, for me, it requires some AI tools, which I already have in place. Also, it requires attention from the team, from the client. What else? I think that's my time. that's it, and some brains. How will you assess achieving the objective? Well, first of all, I will measure it with the feedback from the client, and also I will measure it with I will track the time that I spend for this analysis, and I will compare it with the time that I would have spent without using AI. The second objective will be creating that methodology. Why? Because the client is very busy with scheduling and planning her workshops, and she doesn't have that much resources for writing the book herself from the scratch. So I will try to help her structure that information in a way that she can process it more easily, and at the end have the methodology ready for her. And for me, why? Because, well, I have never done it and I would like to have this case like as a case study for myself, so that for the future I would be able to know how actually it works in I mean, like language models, how they are at the moment working with structuring and writing this particular type of content. What does achieving the objective require in practice? Again, the same kind of resources. And also, I'm planning to attend one of her workshops and record, audio record what's going on there, so that I can have the transcript of her speech, of her practices that she have. How will you assess achieving the objective? Well, it will be easy to assess. I will have the document, the methodology, and the client will either like it or not, and we will decide what to do with it next. And the last but not least objective for myself will be enhancing leadership in AI-driven projects. So I also want to learn how to merge these two things as like a leadership and AI, and in the project where no one does use AI before, like the team is totally not aware how it works, and one of my objectives beside of teaching them will be for myself, building leadership, enhancing leadership, meaning that I can inspire them to learn more about it and to implement it. What does achieving the objective require in practice? Well, I'm really happy that I study the courses at the university. I believe that I will need some knowledge I already took leadership course, and I have some insights from there. And also I think during the project I will also study more about that thing. And yeah, again, AI tools I already have, and the other resources are the same. How will you assess achieving the objective? Well, this is a bit tricky question. Beside the feedback, I was thinking what I can measure. I think that one of the key indicators for me will be, will I stay with that team after that project? Because we already discussed that we will work on that project for 2 months, and then we will see how it goes, and if we need to continue or somehow anyway. So for me, this measurement thing will be also if I stay with that team in the future, and in which role I stay. If I stay in the same role or role related to that field in the same team, I will assess that, okay, I have done something right and they want to know more. Yeah, that would be my assessment. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next stage.